everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Florida International Panthers, taking on another team from the SEC, the Louisiana Ragin' Cajuns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the FIU Panthers offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Well, here we go. The energy in this building is absolutely amazing, Kirk. We are just 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion in college football.
And think about it, as a player, this is really what you dream about. This is what you work towards, having an opportunity to get to the national championship. Both these teams have worked hard. Now they're here. Let's see how it plays out.
And he's got it again. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. There's a challenging 3rd and 8 now in his opening possession. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Pass caught. And they get him down after the completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Gonzalez. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46. First down and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. This is the 6th play on the drive. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. And he lofts it deep over the middle. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. That's caught. It's Gonzalez. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. And they'll kick it away here. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. The Ragin' Cajuns offense out there for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but...
Oh, and the sack is made there by the freshman.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So now at the 13-yard line, it's 2nd and long. QB decides to keep it here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The Ragin' Cajuns will line up to boot it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. And it's taken at the 45. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. comes the Florida International offense back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made by the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And completion makes it second and short. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Gonzalez. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. It's a quick grab. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. He's escaping the pocket now. And he'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line.
Now that is stepping up by this defense and coming up with a great play. Now third and goal, you come up with a sack, backs against the wall, they get this sack, and now forcing them into a possible field goal, and that's a win for the defense.
Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? Fourth and goal from the 2. And the quarterback keeps it here. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Dixon. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They stop him, but it's a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Checks this down to the running back. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. A completion sets up a second down play. Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Dixon. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Raging Cajuns pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Running back with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Second down play coming up for this offense. They're going to run it here. He's found some room at the 45. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. The Raging Cajuns getting set on first and 10. He's got a man down the middle. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Caught behind the line. It's Dixon. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Now it's third and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. And they pick up the first on the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And he finds his target. He has the first. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Raging Cajuns trying to cash in here in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Out of the gun now on third down. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. And he wisely decides to just throw the ball away there on third down. Brings up fourth. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And the field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36. Offense on the field to take over. Movement here from the tight end. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun. Drops back looking for an open man. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He flips it to the back across the middle. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Play action here on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Play action fake, looking to throw. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Slides down to avoid the tackle. 1st and 10 now for the offense.
This could be a turning point in this football game. Defense does a good job. It's 3rd down. They got to get after this quarterback. And instead, he pulls it down and picks up big yards for a 1st down. Kind of feel the momentum flipping here.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Here's the 2nd down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And that catch is hauled in. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. There's the handoff. Eludes a tackle. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. The back's got it. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On the run here. Lets it go. Quick throw, catch made. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that short completion. The shotgun handoff here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. On this drive, they're a perfect 2 for 2 on third down, but it's third down and 9 here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So another third down conversion. Now they're set up at 1st and goal. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second and goal play, spot the ball at the 9. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida International. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's moving out of the pocket now. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. And he drops back in the gun. That ball snagged for a completion. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. The Raging Cajuns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now it's second down here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. The Raging Cajuns will line up to punt it away.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. A sack in the play, could not escape the pass rush.
No, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
So from the 18-yard line, it's second and long. And here's the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk in the booth. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Second down after that previous play. It's a quarterback keeper. Breaks loose at the 45. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Raging Cajuns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback keeps the football. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the grab.
Good completion here by the offense. Good timing between the quarterback and his slot receiver. But I really like how this defense, sitting back in zone, is able to get to the football and not allow any yards after the catch.
And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
The Raging Cajuns will line up to punt it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. Which offense can get it going first? This one has been a struggle so far. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Grab down the middle. It's Gonzalez. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
False start offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for his big tight end. It's caught downfield. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. You cannot make contact with the quarterback after that throw. That'll cost the defense. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Offense getting set. It's second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll test the right side here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. An inside give now from the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? On 3rd down, it's a handoff. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
They're set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
He's running out of time here. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going. You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Defense is coming after him. Running back has it on a screen now. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47. The Raging Cajuns looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb.
Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. 1st and 10 play coming up. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Solid tackle, able to get him down. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Dixon. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. The Raging Cajuns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. And Kirk, it's FIU with the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. And here we go. It all comes down to this. Everything to play for. 1 quarter to decide who will win the national championship. They'll give it to the back. Breaking tackles. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Finding some room at the 25. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. That was an enormous touchdown. They're still behind, but it's a 1-possession game, national championship on the line.
Yeah, the offense did their job to make this thing interesting. Now their opponent. What will their opponent do? Are they going to try to kill clock? Are they going to just try to run the football? Are they going to get aggressive and throw and try to score themselves? Still, a lot can happen here in these closing minutes.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. They pressure him and get him on 4th down. There is a flag, but I think this sack is going to stand. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. They're going to run it. Running through the tackle. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Gonzalez. Tackle made after the completion. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. Football comes out. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. 2nd down play coming up. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. This time it's complete.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. The Raging Cajuns will bring the punt team onto the field. And they'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. And now they'll run it on the draw. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he's got it. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, FIU. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And here comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll run it from the gun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught quickly. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Trying the old counter play here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida International.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there. That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Tough spot here. Second and long from their 19. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. It's a quick grab. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion. The Ragin' Cajuns will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. And now another deep ball here. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Louisiana.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. Fourth down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
And they recover the onside kick. Looks like they've been practicing that one. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. That completion makes it second and medium.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Short pass finds the tight end.
And the best thing that happens here, Chris, is he gets out of bounds. Gives the offense a chance to regroup, huddle up, make sure they have the right call here for this critical fourth down.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. The Ragin' Cajuns lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ragin' Cajuns. That's a huge touchdown. Still trailing, but a one-possession game with that trophy on the line right now.
Well, the national championship's on the line. The offense has done their job, and now it's up to their own defense. Can they get a stop and get the ball back to their offense with a chance to make this thing get really interesting?
And now here comes the point-after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Gonzalez. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. On third down, he drops to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And here comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. It's a 5-point game. They need a touchdown. They'll keep the offense on the field. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs. You're in the late stages of this game. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Panthers. No chance to catch him. That's another touchdown. A dream performance for this running back on the biggest possible stage.
I mean, Chris, we're talking about the national championship. This defense has had a lot of time to prepare. They've heard all about him. In fact, they told us the only chance we have to win this game is we've got to stop their ability to run the ball and stop their running back. So far, they are struggling.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra lead is... He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. 2nd and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And they finally tackle him down at the one. Big gain in the pitch and catch. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. 2nd down and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Well, they fall a little bit short at the final hurdle. It's small consolation, but they really had an excellent season. A lot to be proud of. Just couldn't get the job done here today.
Chris, that's really well said. And while I know we're going to have plenty of time over the next few weeks and months to focus on the champs, it's not easy to get to this point. While I know it's tough in that other locker room right now, I have a feeling they're going to be back. For now, however, let's enjoy the celebration of the national champs.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Florida International Panthers.